Hey all my crafty friends, welcome to another episode with Marquita's Makes. I'm Marquita. It is so wonderful to have you here in my space, in my little corner of the internet. What I talk about on my channel is a lot of crochet and fiber art related topics, and also from time to time I'll make jewelry, and you may also see planner related, planner decorating videos. So those are three of my most favorite things. Of course, I'm probably going to fall into something else new that is new to me and that I love and enjoy. Speaking of, I've been thinking about soap and lotion bar making. But anyways, that'll be for another chat. So I hope that you guys are well. I'm so glad that you're joining me today and taking out some of the time from your daily schedule to sit and chat with me. Well, I'm very excited because I don't have one, but I have two finished objects. That's right, two FOs. And I have, if you follow me on Instagram, you know what they are. But then I have two WIPs. One I have already mentioned, but the other I have not. And also, when I was working on my WIPs, I had started to get some new notifications, and I was really shocked by it because I hadn't really posted an episode in a minute. But I had started getting some new subscribers and notifications of comments, and it was all because of Connie of Just Another Stitch. She had noticed my channel. She's so sweet. So I think a few of her subscribers may have noticed that she had converse with me, and so some of them decided to subscribe, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you, you guys, new subscribers. I really do appreciate you joining me in my chats. I love our community so much, and I really want to get to know you better too. So if you could, please leave comments below. Let me know what you're working on, how I can find you on other social media accounts so I can follow you. And so I really enjoy watching what my friends and seeing what my friends make. And I would like to get to know what your particular channel is if you have one. I'm not really big into Facebook right now, but Instagram, I'm definitely active. And if you have an account there, please let me know. Just leave in the comments below what your handle is so I can come find you and follow you. So, those finished objects. Well, here you can see, if you haven't seen from Instagram already, that my Marley sweater is complete. And I call it the Marley sweater because I was inspired by Knit Collage to make my own crochet version of the Harley sweater. The Harley sweater is gorgeous. I'm not really ready to learn how to knit right now, nor do I have the time, and also I wouldn't have been able to use the same yarns because of my wool allergy. Thankfully, I am able to use superwash merino wools, or most superwash wools are okay. They don't break me out, make me itch so much, so I was able to find, and I've mentioned in previous episodes, awesome 50% acrylic and 50% superwash merino from Joann's, and I love it. And I don't know if you guys do too, but I really, really do love it. And here it is. It's so heavy, you guys, but here it is in all its glory. It's just, you guys, it's way too hot for me to wear it right now. Even indoors, it's just too hot. But here it is. And I'm so proud. I have no idea how much it weighs. I would have to go back and count the skeins and all that. But you guys, it's basically wearing a blanket, which is basically wearing a hug. And that's why I was so inspired by the Knit Collage's Harley sweater, because it reminded me of one of my great grandmother's quilts that weave. So anyways, you guys, I'm very proud. So very, 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 very happy with how it turned out. Unfortunately, please forgive me, I could not figure out the terminology to explain what I did, nor was it easy to record as well. And even if I had recorded it, I still could not really explain what I was doing. But I used a form, I'm going to say a form of entrelac crochet. It was entrelac crochet, but a little different. I just put a twist on it. And if I can find a little bit of footage that might make sense to you guys, this sucker is big. I'll definitely share it. So that is one finished object I want to share with you guys. It took quite some time to make, I think mainly because it was so hard for me to figure out the stitches. But basically, with this entrelac, I guess, design, because I can't really call it a pattern. With this entrelac design, I used the Tunisian crochet knit stitch. And what I would do is I would make a square, and they're not all separate squares. The whole thing is completely intact. So I'd start traditional entrelac with the diamonds, and then I began to weave off of the end of a diamond and work back is what I did. And then I may, sometimes I would slip stitch up and then work the opposite direction. It just depended on what my needs were at the time. That's why I was saying it's so hard for me to explain exactly what I did, because I don't have the terms for it. But that's basically, if you've finished or learned any entrelac crochet, you know that you work off of the squares that you're working with. It's kind of like Tunisian. You're like just going to stay connected in that way, except you're working with squares. So here we go. So what I would do is when I would get to the end of a square, I would just change the color of yarn and work, just depending on the direction, the weave at that time, I would either work with or against to get the crisscross look that the Harley sweater has. So, and then once I got to the collar, of course, I just made single crochets to connect the whole thing, and just stitch that in the rounds basically in double crochet because I was tired and ready to finish that. And the sleeves were not connected on, were not work connected on the sweater. Sleeves were worked within themselves, so I made 2 sleeves. It was so nice getting off Sleeve Island, and then I stitched them together around this section, and it fits great. And so my next finished object, if you haven't seen it on Instagram already, is, I have no name for it, but it's just a spring top. I love it. I wore it the other day and it was very comfortable. It was 91 degrees outside and I didn't get hot. I didn't overheat because wool, superwash merino wool, I know, will adjust to your body temperature. So you guys, this was really nice. Anyways, I love it. It fits perfectly. It gives me all the coverage I need. I can run, I can jump, I can do all that in it and not worry about the girls being exposed. Right, and it worked out really well. I really enjoyed it. Nothing moved, like I said. It was just a little bit more fitted in the center. It's very comfortable, and I guess that's because I did work it. This was just a very simple double crochet worked in a rectangle and then basically seamed together in the back. It was very, very simple, like I like it. Very mindless. I didn't even have to worry about counting my stitches. So I was very happy about that. I got my spring top done that I could still wear in the summer. Another thing I wanted to share with you before I share my WIPs is a new tee. It's a new tee from the vegan variety. And not only a new tee, but I also got a new tea infuser cup bottle, and I love it. I really, really love it. And I highly, highly recommend it. It's very simple and easy to use. And in the summer times, I really like sun-kissed tea. So I have a tendency to put my tea glasses outside, just maybe about 10 minutes or so, let the sun kiss it and just enjoy it. So that's another thing I want to share with you today. And another thing I liked about the vegan variety, and this particular blend is called the Berry Punch, and in the Berry Punch it has hibiscus, goji berry, and elderberry. So every now and then I may add sweetener, but this one definitely didn't need it. And I think I steeped it about, it's recommended that this one is enjoyed as a cold brew, but if you would like, you could just brew it on 100 degrees Celsius and let it steep 5 to 10 minutes, and it's great. So I really like that this has the several compartments so that you don't get very many floaties. It's so good, you guys. I think this is going to be like one of my favorites of the summer. Okay, so WIPs. Well, I started on that Aretha Franklin open poncho that my mom wanted. If you've seen previous episodes, I was so tickled when my mom asked me if I would make that for her. And of course I couldn't find a pattern for that. If you guys see something, let me know, but I've already gotten started. And so what I did was, I didn't start in the round. I just made, oh, don't ask me how many stitches. I didn't count how many stitches, but I made a chain that would be wide enough for my mother to slip her head through is what I did. And I worked, I think, 3 rows. Yes, you can definitely see it here. I worked 3 rows back and forth, so a long rectangle. And I did not increase until I joined it. And then when I began to join it, I would increase 2 double crochets in every 5th stitch. And then the next row, I increased even more. I increased 2 double crochets every 3 stitches, because my mom was saying, make sure you get the collar, and it's so hard to catch exactly what the collar looks like from that short, and it's really good footage, but short footage from Soul Train with Don Cornelius. Y'all remember Soul Train with Don Cornelius? Well, it's so hard to catch it, but I noticed that it gathers a lot, so that's why the increased count is so high on this particular one. So it'll bunch up to, I think I'm going to work to about right here, and then I'm going to open it. And I think she really wanted that gathering. And 2, what I was going to do is, like I said, that it's going to be a bit open here where she can put her head through. And I noticed Aretha had buttons on the back. So I'll be placing, I think, two buttons about where my 2 fingers are here. So she should be pretty happy with it. And I am using the Premier Cotton Sprout Yarn 230 yards. It's 100% cotton, 210 meters. And the color, I think the color is just called gray. I know it's a gray, but yeah, it's just gray. I want to go ahead and get started so it could be something I can pick down and put up, but still finish it by fall, because that's when she wanted. And fall here in Alabama is like right after my birthday, so like the middle of September. And I want to make sure to get it, so I want to make sure to get it to her like maybe that week before, and she doesn't live far from me, so it'll work out. And 2, another WIP I think this has been in a progress bag for maybe a year, maybe. And I'm gonna say this first. It's gotta be blocked. It has to be blocked, but I have tried it because oh my goodness, you guys, let me tell you about this yarn. So this is another one I was on the fence about when I found it in a project bag when I was decluttering and destashing. This is Lion Brand Wool Ease DK. You guys. Anyways, it's Lion Brand Wool Ease DK Cake, and it's 393 yards. And it's the color Bedazzled, and it's a beautiful, I hope you can see, I hope it focuses. It's a beautiful, beautiful colorway. It's a light 3 weight. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. guys, I'm already starting to itch. But anyways, I realized I put it away because it was making me itch. But the colors are gorgeous. It's going to be a very simple sweater. I'm going to stick with it. I know after I washed it about 3 or 4 times, it's not going to itch me anymore. But, make me scratch. Excuse me, you guys. I'm sorry. But it is itchy for me. But anyways, I hope that you can see the texture. But what I did here is I worked the singles. And it's going to take quite a while to finish this one. But I worked single crochets. And then I started to work in the, I hope you can see it, I started to work in the back loop. And working the back loop with a half double crochet. And so I love that beehive type pattern, especially in hats. So I thought that, hey, I would make a sweater with it. We'll see how it works out. But can you see? I hope you can. Can you see? So I'm just doing, as the color begins to change, don't scratch, Marquita. As the color begins to change, that's when I will start doing the half double crochet in the back stitch in order to get that what I call that hive effect when you're making like a beehive beanie. Whew. So anyways, that's enough of that. I also received some happy mail from Dember Crafts. It's a mother-daughter duo. Like I mentioned, I love their work. They not only knit, but they also create jewelry. And one of their newest additions to their shop, their Etsy shop, was stitch markers. So I reached out to them and I was able to purchase a really cute set. They're so affordable. I'll leave all the information in the link below. And I thought these were really cute, so I want to share them with you guys. So anywho, finished objects and WIP's spring top, Marley Sweater. You guys, I'm so happy about that. And another thing that I'm so happy about is my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for commenting. It is so nice to get to know you guys, and I love our community so much. Thanks for reaching out to me, and I hope that we have a lot of fun on our channel. I'm so glad that I have more friends here to share more crafting ideas with. And two, if you are on Instagram, please post below what your handle is so I can find you, so I can see your work as well, because I love being inspired by what you create too. So thank you so much again for joining me. Thank you so much for taking out the time to sit with me and chat with me today and watch this video. And I hope that I'll see you guys in the next videos to come. And speaking of videos, I saw that there's a giveaway by She Tried It. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that particular YouTube channel, but She Tried It is a pattern tester, and she has tried, she's pattern tested for crochet and also knit. So if you crochet or you knit and you watch this channel, you think you may be interested, she has done some awesome work. And right now she has collaborated with WeCrochet, and if I'm not mistaken, there are 3 different prizes that you can win in this giveaway. So I'll post her video below so you can check that out. I thought that was fabulous, and who often does that? I mean, 3? You gotta go check it out. I won't even go into details. You just have to see. I mean, it's really a really good giveaway. And I was hoping that maybe I'll be able to host another giveaway. I did one, what, a month or so, 2 months ago. I think it's almost time to do another one. What do you guys think? You want to have a giveaway? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, I keep mentioning Instagram, so I'll post below what my Instagram handle is below. So you guys can, you might notice some of the things that I've already shared before. And a lot of times I post there before I make the videos. And that's where I have lots of chit chats with my friends, my fiber friends. So you guys, welcome. You're more than welcome to find me on Instagram. And please share your crafting with me. No matter what the crafting is, I know I'm going to love it and be inspired. Well, you guys, that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you once again for joining me. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please be sure to like it and subscribe and share with your friends. Share on Facebook if you like. but I hope that you take care, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.